This is Mandapa, a Ritz-Carlton Reserve. Welcome back to another video with Wonderful Boys. Today I'm in Bali, and in particular I'm in Ubud. And the property that I'm checking out today is the Mandapa, a Ritz-Carlton Reserve. I'm very excited to come and share with you this experience because this is only one out of 6 Ritz-Carlton Reserve properties in the world. From Bali International Airport, it takes about 1.5 hours to get here, and it's greatly dependent on the traffic. So if you come during the peak hours, it might take more than 2 hours, which is can be quite some time. And once you reach here, you feel like you're teleported into another dimension, another world, because we're surrounded by the tropical rainforest, and it's very nice. We're right in below in the valley, so all you see is just nature. And as you can see behind me and all around me, these are all paddy fields, the rice fields that they grew to kind of like add on to the culture around here and how the livelihood of the people over here. So it's very exciting place. When you first arrive, they'll bring us straight to our suite. So if you book a suite, if you book a villa, they'll bring you to your room, and then they will do the check-in formalities over there. So it's very personalized service. They know your name before you even come. They have a history about you. Somehow they managed to know a lot about you before you came here, and everything is just very efficient. So we'll talk a little bit more about the suite later, but I just want to talk a little bit about this particular space. It's really beautiful. I don't know if you can capture it on camera over here, but yes, apart from the paddy fields, there are also kids activity, which is just behind me. You can see that bamboo infrastructure behind. It's an open concept kids area, and if you have kids, they'll definitely enjoy this space. It's very nice. There's activities going on inside as well, and with other resorts. And if you look around, you can see that behind me, maybe over here, you will see those like private villas. Those villas are the 1-bedroom and the 2-bedroom villas. So if you book the villas, you have nice view either of the paddy fields or even the river, which is on the other side. I'm not sure if you can hear the river flowing. If you get to see a lot of like rafters, whitewater rafting, especially in the daytime, morning until the evening time, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to continue walking and maybe talk a little bit about the swimming pool. There are 2 pools here. One is the main pool, which is very nice, I would say. And they also provide you with some like welcome drinks and amenities for you, including a coconut. It's all complimentary. So it's all pretty good. And there's also a nice fitness center, which is pretty big behind me also. And we're going to check it out later on. I'll show you later on in this video. The suite that we are staying in is called the Mandapa suite, which is one of 2 suites available. The lower category is called the Reserve suite. What we have is the slightly bigger one, which has a separate living space and bedroom. And I think it's really beautiful. We just checked it out just now, and very excited to share with you how it looks like a bit later. There's also a butler service that's provided throughout your stay. So if you have anything related to your stay, we want to make a booking, whether you want to make like inquiries about you want to book like certain activities, you can just contact a butler directly through WhatsApp, and they will handle everything for you. So we're going to check out some dining experience later as well. Very excited to share with you. We're going to eat at the Indonesian restaurant, one of the 3 restaurants in this property. It's called the Sawah Terrace. We've heard very glowing reviews about this place, so I thought I'd share with you that as well. So just stay tuned, but if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, do consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button that's just below. It would mean a lot to us. If not, I will see you later for the room tour. Hi, and welcome to the suite. So once again, this is the Mandapa suite, and it measures about 148 square meters, so it's pretty large. As you can see, this is a double door entrance, a double wooden door, very grand. And on this side, this entire space here is the welcome area. So we can see there's a nice painting over here, and we can put your shoes maybe over here, put some bags, that's also fine. Okay, so this suite entirely has a lot of space, and moving past this area is where the main living room is, and this living room is very big, so it's separated from the bedroom. So if you book the reserve suite, that will only be one giant room on its own, but here we have some privacy separate from the bedroom. Okay, so let's have a look at this side. This is, we can say it's a minibar area. There are some small snacks here, crackers, which you can enjoy, rice crackers, right? And below here is where the minibar is at, and there's a fridge. Every drink here is complimentary. For non-alcoholic beverages, all complimentary, which is a pretty nice touch, I would say. And we have a dining table over here. Now, you can enjoy dinner here. You can also enjoy breakfast in your room as well, it's included. Or you can go to the restaurant, which is located at the Sawa Terrace. Quite a bit of distance from here, but there's a buggy service, of course. So, and on your right side here, this is where the main living space is. We have a very nice number of chairs, very Indonesian inspired. There's lots of decorations around. I think it's pretty nice. And yeah, you can see this is actually my favorite spot, where we have like I would say like a sofa, a lounging chair over here. But one thing that's pretty nice about it is that you can actually make this like a bed, you know, and you can lounge here and you can enjoy a very nice view of the tropical rainforest and the greeneries that's surrounding. So this suite does not face the paddy field. You can only see some of the rainforest at the backdrop, and also lots of very nice plants surrounding. So overall the feels is very nice. And there's a small welcome amenity of some fruits, not spectacular, but it's okay, I guess. And a welcome note over here as well. So the check-in is performed inside the suite itself, and there's no check-in counter at the lobby, so that part is pretty interesting. Okay, so a very nice lamp here, I would say. And because there are 3 of us, so we have an extra bed. So if you are having more guests than the 2, you can request for an extra bed and then they will set up for you. It actually looks pretty well done. This looks very, very comfortable. Alright, so come, let's move over this side, and you can see there's a balcony outside, which I will go into it later. This is connected to the bedroom, which is on the other side. So pretty spacious. There's lots of indoor and also outdoor spaces. Okay, so let's over to the bathroom, which is in the middle of the suite. Right, so this is the bathroom. As you can see, we're right in the middle of the suite. And maybe we'll talk a little bit about this side first. This is the vanity. There are 2 vanity areas. This is for one of the guests, the other one's on the other side. And as you can see, that it's actually really nice. Look at this. This is like wooden, kind of like a basin. I don't know how they maintain this. I don't know, maybe they keep replacing it, but it's pretty nice. You have bottled water here. You have this dressing, like a mirror over here. I think you can turn on the switch, which is below, like that. Okay, and hair dryer is all provided. Towels are below as well. Okay, on the other side here, we have the showering space, which is very big. It's like a personal showering suite, you would say. There's even a space for you to sit down and you can enjoy your shower. If you like a long shower, that is great. And the other side is where the WC is, right where I'm standing here. Okay, so one thing that I'm looking at right now, this is the bathtub. The bathtub is actually, I would say, very big. This is, maybe it can even fit 2 persons, I think. And one thing that's nice is that it overlooks this, the resort, I would say. And you can see the rainforest that's just behind there. We have another building in front, which is the guest room. So if your guest room is the one building in front, it might be nicer. I don't know. Okay, but I think this is nice enough. All right. So let's head over to the other side where the bedroom is at. Okay, the bedroom is very, very, very big. It's as big as the living space, I would say. And this is where the king size bed is. So fortunately, for this room category or suite category, I would say, has double beds option. So if you don't want to share a bed with your guest, you can opt for the double bed. In this case, this is the king size bed, which is really, really large. And you can see that the design is very similar to the living room. Very nice. It feels more like we're in a villa rather than we're in a hotel room. So a very large TV on this side, and on the bedside table here, I would say it's very, very simple. You know, it's still wooden theme. We have like a retro kind of like a clock, wooden clock as well. And the switches is very easy to understand. You know, it's not like those high-tech buttons and those like iPads where it might take some time to figure out. Okay, and behind me there is where you have a walk-in wardrobe with lots of hanging spaces, places to put your luggage. There's just too much space in this suite. All right, so and on your right side here, that's where the entrance is, where we actually came from. So this is like a very nice, square layout where you can make one round around. And if you have kids, they like to run around, they can do so as well. All right, so I'm going to head out to the balcony, the last part of this suite. So let's come out with me. The balcony is actually connected from the bedroom all the way to the living space. So it's actually pretty nice. So here we have a very nice lounging space. So far, I don't see many mosquitoes, but maybe they'll come in the evening, not so sure. But they provide some insect repellent, so that's something that we realized. And I would say this space is very comfortable. You can just, like I said, another lounging space for you if you like the outdoors. You can rest here, enjoy the view of the tropical rainforest and just nature on its own. You can even enjoy a meal here. Maybe you're going to have your breakfast here. That's also possible, right? So yeah, this is, like I said before, you can connect your way to the living space with this walkway over there, and there's even more sitting space over there. Okay, so and this is the view. I wouldn't say it's like the best view in this resort, but it is still nice nonetheless. I would say pretty good, pretty relaxing. Yeah, so yeah, that's it for the suite tour. We're probably going to walk around this resort, show you more of the facilities, probably some dining highlights that we have when we dine in at the restaurants. So we're very excited to share with you all these things, so stay tuned. To navigate the hilly terrain of the property, buggy services are available and can be requested anywhere and anytime. The property has 2 pools. The first is the larger of the two and overlooks the paddy fields. On the other side, the pool overlooks the meandering river and rainforest beyond. The second pool is a small infinity pool which boasts great aerial views. A unique aspect of this property is its well-maintained paddy field. Although not grown for cultivation, it provides a stunning backdrop that's one of a kind. There is a 24-hour fitness center that is well equipped and overlooks the greeneries. For the little ones, there is a kids activity center housed in a bamboo structure. We spend all our dinners at Sawah Terrace, which serves outstanding Indonesian cuisine at a reasonable price. The views in the evenings are relaxing, and there is a variety of performances throughout the night. Okay, good morning. So we're now having breakfast here at Mandapa, and this is the Sawah Terrace, which was where we had dinner last night as well. So the breakfast is a buffet spread. There's also a made-to-order menu, which is right over there. Basically, there's quite a lot of options that's available for you to choose from. There's egg Benedict. Actually, it's called crab Benedict, which actually looks pretty good. And there's also other items, which I'll talk about it a bit later. So when you're seated, they'll ask you what kind of beverage that you want. You can choose to have the coffee, tea. We opt to have the cappuccino, as you can see over here. And also the juices are on display. You can just take whatever you want. There are smoothies as well, mango smoothie, dragon fruit juice, really guava juice, all fresh juices. So there's really quite a big option that's available. And back to the menu, we also ordered some items like for the starters. In this case, this is organic pumpkin. The food here are all organic. So the pumpkin is below, you can't really see it. You can see some spaghetti on top, and I think that is waffle toast, a bit random. Yeah. There is also I would say quinoa salad, which is over here. I didn't put it inside, which looks okay, not too bad. There's some carrot. I think there's a beetroot on the top. They shredded it, so it does look quite nice. As for the food options, we're still talking about the menu itself. There is, like I said, the egg here. Eggs on your way. There's also egg white. If you like egg white, that's also possible. And for some sweets, we chose to have the soy custard, like a soy pudding like that, which does look pretty good. And also a French toast. I think this is a coconut French toast. I think they infuse the coconut inside. It's not just on top. And then topped with some jackfruit and strawberries and blueberries. So it looks good as well. Everything here looks good. On top of that, there is also a porridge station, which you can choose what kind of condiments that you would like, basically to do everything for you. You can see in this particular bowl here. There's eggs, vegetables, chili, dried chili, beans, nuts, shredded chicken as well. You can of course choose which one that you want. So everything is done for you. You just have to order it and they'll just bring it to your table. There's also a noodle station, which today there's only one broth. I believe it was a chicken broth, which is also, I think, going to be quite tasty, right? And pastry selections, a really tremendous amount of pastry options that are available for you to choose from. We only had a plate, which is over here. We got a almond croissant, I think a cinnamon sugar donut. We got some banana pastry and a lychee tart. So that's all that we can eat for now, I guess. So yes, the breakfast service, it comes from 7 a.m. all the way to 11 a.m. in the morning. So it's quite long, and the place is really nice. There's some indoor seatings. There's also some outdoor spaces which can overlook the river, which is pretty nice. You can see some rafters which are actually rafting at this hour early in the morning. So yes, if not, I'm going to enjoy the breakfast, and I'll probably see you later when I summarize this video. Okay, so I'm about to check out here for my stay at Mandapa, a Ritz-Carlton Reserve here in Bali. So I'm going to give a quick summary about this stay. First of all, the location of this property is about 1.5-hour car ride away from the international airport. And from Ubud, there is a 25-minute shuttle service that the hotel provides to the city center. So we're actually pretty far away from the main areas of Ubud. And when you're here, it's actually a really beautiful space. When we first arrive, they will bring us straight to our suite and to do the check-in formalities. So I would say that everything is very personalized. Everything is done at your own convenience and your comfort. You don't have to wait at the lobby with other guests. You go straight to your villa or suite. And speaking of which, this suite is actually really beautiful. This is the Mandapa suite, which is 148 square meters in total floor size. So it's very big. It features a separate living space and a bedroom with the bathroom in the middle. So this suite is actually the second category. That means the second lowest category. There are only 2 suites, so it's the highest category suite in the property. The other suite, which is called the Reserve Suite, has a combined living space and a bedroom. So if you like a bit more privacy, and then you should opt for the Mandapa suite instead. So this suite, it feels like a villa because the structure, the architecture is made of wooden vibes to it. It really feels like we're in a villa, not really a suite, but it's really beautiful. So a little bit about the facilities. There are actually 2 swimming pools. One is the main pool, which overlooks the paddy field and the tropical rainforest behind. So it's actually really nice, and you can actually enjoy complimentary fruits and beverages, selected beverages at the pool whenever you arrive, including coconuts, which we found it to be really, really good, very refreshing, and yeah, so I say it's very relaxing. Whereas the other pool, which is the wellness pool, or I think it's called the Vitality Pool, which is located at the spa building on the top. You have to take the stairs up, and it overlooks the resort as well as the rainforest. So it's very nice, more for relaxation, I would say, not really for getting laps done. There's also a 24 hours fitness center equipped with a steam sauna facilities for guests and a relaxation pods that are available with some snacks and tea that is provided for guests. And as for dining options, there are a few. There are 3 restaurants here. We only dine at the Sawah Terrace for both our dinner because when we went the first night, it was really good. The food was fantastic. Service was really good. And so we decided to come back again. We ordered, basically this restaurant serves Indonesian cuisine, and there's really a good variety to choose from, and it's all really, really nice. And I think that honestly, if you're here, I think if you like Indonesian food, or if you want to try Indonesian food, you should try this restaurant. It's really good. Apart from that, there are 2 more restaurants. One is the fine dining by the river, which is actually pretty nice, but we didn't get to check it out because it was fully booked. So if you want to book that, you should book in advance. And the other one is a Japanese restaurant, which is located at the top, on top of the cliff where the lobby is at. Yeah, so apart from dinner, we actually had breakfast at the restaurant, also at the Sawah Terrace. The breakfast is fantastic. There's not just a buffet spread that what you expect from normal hotels, but there is also a made-to-order menu, like an a la carte menu that you can choose your food from. And there's really a good variety. And it's not just about the variety, but it's the quality of the food that is really good. It's very tasty, and the presentation is really good. The service is also very good. I mean, honestly, not everything in this hotel is really very good. All right. Something that I don't like about this suite is that the blinds are difficult to roll up and down. So it takes some effort, some strength, and some time. You know, like many of the luxury villas or the suites that we go to are all electronically controlled. so you don't really have to drag the curtains, or you don't have to pull the blinds. So I think in that aspect, it might not be very ideal. And something that's not so ideal is that there are lots of stairs. So if you're here with elderly, or if you have walking difficulties, it will be a great challenge to get from place to place, even to your room, even the lobby. There are no slopes, and even to your rooms, the common spaces has lots of stairs. So in that aspect, you should be careful. If let's say you don't have you're not able to walk with ease, then this resort might not be ideal for you. So yes, that's about it that I have in this video. I think honestly, this is almost a perfect stay, and really, I mean, we will definitely be back, because this is one of the best hotels that I've stayed in a very, very long time. So yeah, really no complaints about that. So if you've stayed here before, if you'd like to make some comments about your stay, you can do so in the comments below. We'll greatly welcome that. We also have many other videos like this on your right hand side, so just over there, so do check them out. If not already subscribed to our channel, do consider subscribing as well. If not, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.